Yo! What's good, YouTube? Talking Crazy 83. Back again with another video for you. Taking you back to 1983. Games people play. Sweet G. Hold on. Oh! People play games. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't even remember songs like this. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Takes me back to 1983. Early 80s. Down at Skate Key in the Bronx. Those of y'all who lived in the East Coast, in New York, in the Bronx in the early 80s, y'all remember Skate Key? Right up on Allerton. Had some good times there when I went there. Roller skating, looking at girls, even though I was 9 years old at that time, but I was still looking at the women. Little player. Play on, players. Well, listen, gang. What I wanted to talk to you tonight is that, well, before I want to get into it, what I want to talk to you guys about tonight is I want to shout out a couple of subscribers, new subscribers. And one subscriber in particular who reached out to me in a private message. And Rad Reese 73, my brother. I got your note, man. You get it. You one of those brothers that get it, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, get at me from time to time. You can always get at me. You know, see, this is what I'm talking about, brothers. We need to start networking with each other. We need to start getting together and doing some good things for one another, because that's all we got in this world, man. You know, if you have a young brother out there, and I was just thinking about this today, about the young brothers out there, and it just came out into my mind that we, as I'm pushing 40, I'm 37, but I'm pushing 40 real quick, you know, we got to start educating these young men and start giving them the right information in life on how to handle life's problems. And be that as it may, we got to start learning subjects that are relevant to us. For instance, you know, I work at a job where I certify small and minority businesses. Small businesses and minority businesses. And I don't see a lot of applications where there's a lot of black-owned businesses. You know, we can do more than just putting up a restaurant or a retail outlet. There are other businesses out there. There are other trades. See, I know what these people are getting into, and they're making a whole lot of money doing it. Well, not a whole lot of money, but they're making a comfortable living. And they're providing jobs in their community, which we are lacking in. We are willing to work for someone rather than build our own businesses. I don't know why. I wish I could sit down and figure it out why we tend to want to work for someone. We out there want to work for the man instead of creating our own. And I just had a thought earlier today. We're underrepresented in the legal field. We don't have enough black lawyers, professional lawyers in our community because current legislation, current policies are intent to lock black men up or make it difficult for black men to survive in this world. I was just thinking about child support, the ridiculous child support laws that are intent to locking men up, not just black men, but men up in general, over a bill. Over a bill. How did we let that legislation get through? Where a man's life is made miserable over a bill. I'll tell you why, because we're not well versed in the law. It should be, see, people, here's where I'm getting at, people. I think that it should be a requirement for every black man on his own should learn about the legal system, learn the law, invest your money and time in learning the law, learning the system. And some of it you can do on your own for free, but here's where I'm going. I'm going to put up a link to the State of California Bar, where they have a listing of schools. Now, they have a listing of online schools, correspondence schools, where you can go ahead and get a law degree for cheap. In some of these schools, you don't even have to be a college graduate. You don't need a bachelor's degree. And just get an associate's degree. They'll even help you get an associate's degree. Some of them have degrees in bachelor's degrees in law. I think it's a pretty good investment, particularly the way the law schools, typical brick and mortar law schools, are going for $40,000, maybe $50,000 a year. Who the fuck is gonna afford to go to these schools? Unless you have money, unless you're willing to shell out thousands and thousands of dollars of loans, which I don't personally think is worth it. So this is where I was thinking that black men, and it doesn't matter where you are because they have online law schools. Black men, every black man that has some means should go out and get a law degree. Now, when you get that law degree, that means we can all come together. All our law school graduates can come together and create policies that would benefit black men. We can go down to Washington, D.C. and change some of these laws that are putting black men away, putting black men in jail, preventing us from getting access to capital, access to jobs, access to building wealth for ourselves. See, if you control the resources, you'll be in a great position. This is the game of Monopoly, people. If you ever play that game Monopoly, you know that the one that controls everything is the winner. We got to start, black men, we got to start having that Monopoly mindset. The game of Monopoly mindset. And I just want to see us rise above niggerdom that is in the media. I want us to do better than what the media portrays us to be, what our black women portrays us to be. I want a better world for black men like myself, so I can make my father proud, your father proud, your grandfather, your ancestors proud. And like I said, guys, I mean, start networking with each other. on YouTube. Use this medium to educate yourself and start networking. You know, I mean, it's cool to watch booty shaking videos every once in a while, but you know, this is now not the time to be entertained. This is not the time where we can slack off. Okay? I mean, there's some brothers out here on YouTube giving you some fantastic advice on how to control and manage and control your life. And your life should not be controlled by a woman, particularly a black American woman. But you should always have control over your life. Invictus. Remember that poem, Invictus. I'm gonna put that poem in my description box, people. I'm gonna also put that poem in my description box because I want every black man to read, who come across this video, to read that poem and at least start thinking about changing their lives for the better. Because I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Listen, gang, I'll be back with another video later on tonight or maybe tomorrow. We got a long weekend ahead of us, man. The New Year's is coming. Don't make New Year's resolutions. Make daily resolutions on changing your life every day. Don't wait till the next year to change your life around. This is Talking Crazy 83, and I am out of here, people.